Well, I think because the link wasn't working, that people who might have tried to get on couldn't get on and maybe think that the class isn't happening. So I'm going to go ahead and record a class anyway that the Y will post, and then people can take the class at a time that works for them. So let me set up my camera. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay, we're going to go over some basics for those who are beginners. I'm going to go over basic breathing techniques. When you're breathing, that's when you're contracting your core and you're getting the most effective results from the exercise. So you want to go ahead and when you inhale, you're taking your diaphragm, your belly, all the way to the sides of your rib cage, and you're opening it up as wide as you can. So you inhale, and then exhale, you're taking your belly button and you're pulling it in tight towards your spine. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. 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 As we go through each exercise, I want you to consider that breathing technique and engage it the best that you can. Let's go ahead and stretch and also work our obliques at the same time, taking that left hand up onto the side of your body, right hand to the floor. I just want you to reach that left arm across and then pull. So when you exhale, that's when the muscles are exerting and tightening. So inhaling is on the stretch here. Exhale is on the pull, sucking it in tight. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. You should feel the sides of the body engaged. Go ahead and take that right arm up. Left hand's going to be your support. Stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 1. And exhale. Very good. I'm going to take that left foot to the side. Keep that right foot in the center still. We're going to go ahead and use that left knee. Just lift. Exhale. Inhale, lower. So I don't want you leaning back, and I don't want your hand on the floor, because once you're leaning down, you're not getting the glutes as tight as they could be. If you sit up tall, keeping your hands over the right leg, you're going to get more effective results. So lift that knee up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze and release. As the knee comes up, I want you to focus on squeezing your glutes and release. 3, release. 2, release. 1, and release. Very good. Go ahead and take that foot to the center and the other foot behind you. Taking your hands over your left leg. Lift up that right knee. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 4. Make sure you squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, 1. And release. Very good. Let's go ahead and lay down on our mat or towel, whatever you're using. I want you to go ahead and press your back into the floor. While you're laying down, can you get your hands underneath the lower back? If your hands can slide underneath, it means your back is lifted, and we don't want the back lifted. We want the belly pulling in tight, the hips tucked in, back pushing down. Try to keep the back engaged into the floor the whole time. Don't let your shoulders hunch up. Keep those shoulders pressing away from the ears also the whole time. I want you to bring those knees up, tabletop position. When your legs are in this position, your belly will automatically engage. Unless if your back starts popping up. If your back starts popping up, you're going to know it because your belly is going to be feeling open. So you want to press that back down and suck your belly in tight. We're going to start with 100, which is one of the most common Pilates moves. For the 100, those who are advanced, you already know that you can take your legs straight up or lower them down. I'm going to keep this at beginner level for those who want to learn basic Pilates moves. Keeping those legs bent, arms at your sides, and you're going to press those arms down towards the floor, tension between your triceps and the floor. I don't want the arms weak, I want them tight. If your neck gets sore, you can take one hand or two hands behind your head, but you do lose some benefit if you don't engage the arms. You could also take your head to the floor and do the exercise with your head on the floor, but you cannot let your back arch up. Okay, so choose your position. You're going to inhale 5 counts, exhale 5 counts. Begin. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Release. Hug those knees in. Stretch. Next move is the single leg stretch. Go ahead and roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Press your lower back into the floor. When you lift up in Pilates, you're always lifting up with your head, neck, and shoulders, but you're lifting up through the power of your core. If your neck gets sore and tight, it usually means that your belly is not as engaged as it should be. And when you're a beginner, your neck's going to feel tight because your belly isn't quite there, and it takes a while for your belly to get there, but don't give up and keep trying. For a single leg stretch, you press one leg away from the body as the other knee comes in, and then you switch. You press the other leg away as the other knee comes in. Switch. Inhale, switch, exhale, switch. Inhale, switch, exhale, switch. Inhale, switch, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale. Now a little faster. Inhale both legs, exhale both legs. Your hips might want to rock side to side. Don't let them rock. Press those hips down into the floor to do the move. Keep that back steady without movement. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, exhale, and release. Hug your knees in tight. Deep inhale and exhale. The next exercise is identical to the one you just did, but both legs will be straight. One will be straight up and one will be straight out. It's called the scissor or the straight leg stretch. Go ahead and turn your head first to your left side, stretch your neck, and then turn your head to the right side and back up. Roll your shoulders up by your ears, back, and then press them down and away. Try and stretch out the sides of the shoulders and the neck. Up, back, and down. All right, relax that neck as much as you can. So for this move, it is harder than the last one, but we start off in a very modified way. What I want you to do is grab onto whatever leg is up. That leg is your leverage. It helps hold you up. So for the first 4, use that leg to hold you up, but don't pull your neck up. Keep your shoulders back and down, head up. You hold that leg, and then you switch, and you hold the other leg. Switch. Hold it, switch, hold. Now, as you progress, you want to just kind of gently tap the leg and not grab the leg. That way your belly takes on a little more resistance. Pull it in and pull it in. A little faster. Inhale both legs. Exhale both legs. Inhale both legs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more set, you guys. Inhale. Exhale and release. Hug those knees in tight. Good job. I know that one was really hard, but you know, it gets easier. The more you do it, the easier it gets, and your form starts to perfect itself. Okay, we're going to do the roll up. I'm going to show you a modified way of doing it, but first I'm going to show you what it would look like without the modification. Try it the way without the modification. And then if you're having a hard time lifting your body up into the roll up, then I'll show you what you can do to help pull yourself up. So your arms are extended overhead and your legs are straight out. When you're in this position, your ribs are going to want to pull up and you're going to feel that gap in your back and the floor. Don't engage that gap. Press the back down, pull your belly in tight, squeeze in your glutes. Inhale, arms up over your chest. Roll your back up, one vertebrae at a time. And then stretch those hands by the sides of your ankles. Lift up and roll down. The slower you go down on the floor, the more effective this is. The slowest person is the winner. So you inhale, arms up, roll it up. Nice and easy. Stretch. And then you roll it down. So if you're having a hard time with that and your legs are kind of popping up, which is super common for people who are beginners to that move, don't feel bad about it because really everyone starts off that way. What you can do is you can bend your knees and you can take those knees up, hands behind your legs, and let those legs pull you up into the roll up and then stretch. So try to keep your legs down. If you want, you can bend those knees as you roll. Okay? That's one modification. Another modification, if you need to, take your hands to the floor and push yourself up. And then stretch and roll down. So I'm going to show those two moves again in those modified ways. So modification one, hands behind your legs, roll up, stretch, and then roll down. And modification two, bend your knees, hands on the floor, let your hands push you up. And then lengthen those legs, stretch, and roll down. Let's do 4 more roll-ups. Go ahead and choose whichever method you prefer. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Stretch, inhale. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, roll it down. 2 more. Inhale, arms up, or inhale, prepare. Exhale, roll up. Stretch, inhale. Exhale, roll it down. 1 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll it up. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, roll it down. And release. Very good. Go ahead and relax your arms at your sides. We're going to do leg lowers. We're going to do just one leg at a time. You're going to go ahead and point your toes up with that right leg, and then flex your foot and press that leg down. When you're doing this, I want you to engage your hips and your glutes, pressing them into the floor, belly pulling in tight. I want you to feel like your hip is a hinge and you're hinging away. So you're not pulling your hip up into it. Your leg is hinging away from the hip. So point it up, flex it down. 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 4 more. Inhale, exhale, suck it in tight. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 more, you guys. Inhale, exhale, and release. Go ahead and get the other leg ready, toes pointed. Press your hips and glutes into the floor, belly engaged, pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Ready, lift. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 6. Remember the hinge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Very good. Go ahead and bring those legs up. Again, what we call tabletop position. I want you to feel as if there are heavy weights resting across the top of your shins, okay? Feel like your legs are being pressed down, but you're lifting the legs up so that they don't flop down and drop the weights. You're holding those weights in position. I want you to take your knees, open the knees out, keeping your toes together, and then bring your knees back together. Inhale, exhale, suck it in tight. Inhale, exhale. 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 4 more. Inhale, exhale. 3, exhale. 2, exhale. 1, exhale. Bicycle pedal, keeping your back flat still. We will eventually, with this one, engage our head and shoulders, lift them up. But for now, I want to keep your neck relaxed and just pedal those legs into circles. Do not let your hips move side to side or rock. Keep your hips pressing into the floor. Nice, good, big circles. Imagine you're riding in 10 speed with the big wheels, big pedals. Your back is pushing into the floor. Your lower obliques are engaged. Go ahead and take your hands behind your head and lift up your head, shoulders, and upper back. Keep pedaling. Pedal. Push, push, push. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to rotate side to side. Rotate towards whatever knee is coming in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and release. Hug your knees in tight. Take your knees to your left side, arms to the right, stretch. Inhale, open up your belly. Exhale, release. Take your knees to the right, arms to the left, stretching out the other side of obliques. Inhale, open up your belly. Exhale, release. Very good. All right, let's go into our side plank. Not a lot of people like the side plank, but it is very effective. So you want to have your shoulder directly underneath your elbow, directly underneath your shoulder. So you're making a 90-degree square angle on the arm, okay? If your arm is forward like this, you're going to feel a lot of tension in your back and your neck, and it's going to be dangerous. You've got to keep strong foundation for holding that weight, all right? And then modification. You can keep that bottom knee on the floor and extend the top leg out and go into a side plank in a modified way like this. For those who are advanced, you can take that bottom leg where the foot is behind the top foot, and you can lift up into straight legs like this. All right, you can choose. We're going to lift ourselves up into a side plank and down 8 times, and then we're going to hold it up, and we're going to circle our arm under and up 8 times, and then that'll be it for this side, and then we'll repeat the other side. Ready? Lift, up and down. Exhale, lift and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 4, try not to pull away from that shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Give your shoulder a little stretch here. For those for beginners, I know that probably hurts a little bit. All right, you ready? Let's go ahead and go back on the elbow. If you want, you can switch it up and you can do a straight arm side plank. And that gives your shoulder just a little bit of a different kind of workout. Still tight, but it's a little different, okay? So you take your shoulder or elbow under that shoulder. I want you to hold it up, top arm up, circle it under, bring it up. 7, up, 6, up, 5, up, 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1, and release. Very good. Let's do the other side. All right, so make sure you have that elbow underneath the shoulder. If you want to modify, you can, or you can do both straight legs and lift the hips up and down. Lift, lower. 6, lower. 5, lower. 4. You got it, guys. You're doing great. 3, 2. Exhale, inhale. Go ahead and stretch out that shoulder if you need to. Give yourself a little bit of a break. If you want to do a straight arm side plank, you can, or go back down to the elbow. Lift the hips up, top arm up, circle it under, bring it up. 7, up, 6, up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. All right, we have 2 more exercises we're going to do. We're going to do a basic plank, but not quite yet, because I know that your shoulders might hurt a bit. So we're going to do what we call downward dog, which is going to work your back. You're going to have your hands under your shoulders, legs flat on the floor. So this is a 3-part exercise. Part 1, you inhale to prepare. Part 2, you exhale as you lift. There's no help with your arms on part 2. You're lifting through your back. And then part 3, you push those arms, not straight, about 2/3 of the way straight. And then you inhale as you prepare, as you lower down. Exhale, lift, push, and inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, push, 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 inhale, lower. Do 2 more, guys. Exhale, lift, push, lower. 1 more time. Exhale, lift, push, and lower. Very good. All right, plank, modification. We're going to go ahead and start on an elbow plank, but we're going to change it to a straight arm plank halfway through. We're going to do a 1-minute plank. It seems kind of long for those who are beginners, but we're going to do 30 seconds on elbows, 30 seconds on straight arms, so it won't feel too bad. If you're a beginner, you're on your knees. So you have your elbows under your shoulders and you have your knees stretching away from the shoulders. You want to feel like your shoulders are pulling towards one wall and your knees are and your hips are pulling towards the opposite wall. For those who are advanced, you curl your toes under and you lift your knees and hips up, okay? So keep your palms flat on the floor, elbows underneath your shoulders, and lift. Hold it. You're breathing, you're inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale. Very good. All right, go ahead and take it into a straight arm plank. Hands under those shoulders. Again, you can be on your knees. You want to feel like your back is kind of sagging down, but then your belly pushes into your back by sucking your belly button in, pulling it towards your spine. So sag the back and then suck in the belly. And then you don't want to hunch your shoulders up by your ears. Keep those shoulders back and down. If you want to go harder, straight legs. Begin. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing. One more inhale. And one more exhale. And that's it. Very good. Let's go ahead and stretch. Sit back on the heels of your feet. Arms stretch forward into a child's pose. Walk your arms towards the left side. And then arms in front. Arms to the right side. Arms in front. On your hands and knees. Arch your back up. Take it flat. Arch it up. And then reverse into the cow stretch. Head up, tailbone up, belly down. And then flatten your back again. Curl your toes under. Walk your hands in towards your toes. Flatten your feet on the floor. And then lengthen those legs straight as those hands stay down. Hands behind your legs, hug your chest in tight. Slowly roll your back up. Shoulders back and down. Again, shoulders back and down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale. Thank you for coming, everybody. Have a great night.